In 1888, on the streets of Whitechapel in London, England, a killer named Jack the Ripper murdered several young women between the end of August and the beginning of November. The identity of Jack the Ripper was never officially confirmed, though there were many suspects. Other than the mutilated corpses of the victims, the only clues to the killer's identity are various letters, such as the letter from hell that taunts the chairman of the Whitechapel Vigilance Committee. In Letters from Whitechapel, players must identify the infamous killer while he attempts to outrun law enforcement in the dark streets of the Whitechapel district of London.
Alright guys, let's get to the review. Craig, what do you think about the artwork of Letters from Whitechapel?
So, I wasn't all that impressed. It's just the board, basically. I know the case does have a little nice detail, and you have some pictures for, like, the detectives, but there just really isn't that much. And so, for that reason, I'm going to give them a 5.
Yeah, I'm going with a 6. There's not a whole lot there, but at the same time, I don't feel like there needs to be there. It doesn't have to be. It's. And you'll figure out later on the thematics of this game makes up for it. It's tremendous. But again, I go with a 6. There's just not a whole lot there, but some of the player boards and the artwork on the cover, yeah, it's good. It's very thematic.
Alright, so now on to components. Jacob, what do you think of the components of this game?
Components are average still. There's not a whole lot there. The wooden pieces, pawn tokens, just your traditional, just wooden token or wooden pawns. Very similar to Forbidden Island, Forbidden Desert little pieces, which we reviewed previously. There's little plastic markers, like transparent markers, to kind of mark Jack's path throughout the city. Yeah, not a whole lot for components again too, but yeah.
I mean, for this, it's still very basic and plain. Mm-hmm. You know, we even lost one or didn't even receive one of the pawns, so we just grabbed one from Forbidden Island. They're just bland. I would definitely give them, I think I'm going to give them a 5 again. Yeah. Just kind of bare minimum down the road.
Yeah. When it comes to thematics of this game, I'm smacking that golden button right in the face. It's phenomenal. But I'm still not giving it a 10 because I'm Simon and 9.9. Craig, what you think?
I think you're ridiculous. But as far as thematics, I do agree. I'm going to give it a 10 again. Because this game is nothing but thematics. It's very fun. As detectives, you're completely clueless for the most part. Just like the detectives were back then. Because they never caught Jack the Ripper. And so, you know, you're kind of in that same path. You're still trying to find the clues, trying to catch up, and it's very frustrating as well. And you think you have him cornered, but then he's nowhere even close.
And you're just a step behind him all the time, right? Every time you think, oh, I got him pinned, but he's just one move ahead of you, or he's just around the corner, or he uses a token or the stagecoach or the alley, and it's just lost. The trail goes dark. That's what gets me about this game is not only the thematics of it, but the history of it. This game follows the story of Jack the Ripper to a T. I mean, it's got the where the murders occurred even labeled on the board. I mean, it just goes above and beyond just traditional gameplay to me.
Oh yeah,
it's phenomenal.
And I knew pretty much nothing about Jack the Ripper before this, and I have heard of Jack the Ripper. But then when we started playing this, Jacob told me about it. Like, I don't know how into it I'll be because I'm not a very big history person. But we started playing, and so I started looking into stuff. Then I started noticing all the documentaries, all the like shows on Netflix and everything, and I'm interested in those. I'm watching those, listening to those, and the fact that like it all stemmed from this board game. Mm-hmm. And the reason why we're having this episode come out this day is because today, October 16th, yesterday was the From Hell letter, which is in our thumbnail. That's a bit of history I would have never known if it wasn't for this game. And it's just, the theme drives it so much. Like, this game is worth it just because of that.
Yeah, agreed. Get this game now. Find it. It's a lot of fun. Play it in October. Play your creepy music and just enjoy it.
Absolutely.
All right, overall, this game was designed for me. I feel like I was the market for it. It's a hidden role game. It's a hidden movement game, but it yet combines the cooperative 3v1 or mini versus one player. So right now, in my collection, it is my favorite game. I have played to this day. Nail in the coffin.
So I agree, it is a very great game. I would have to give it an 8. I mean, it's very solid. We've rushed to play it how many times? We stayed up late to play it.
Yeah.
And it's just phenomenal to play. And we've also been excited about, all right, let's have a group of people be the detectives. All right, let's knock it down to just 1v1. Because it changes how much of the game to play. So it's just, it's really fun. I suggest everyone go and give it a try.
Yeah, this game is a lot of fun. It's at its best 1v1. I feel like because anytime that you get multiple people going all on the detectives, they're all like, "Well, I think he went up north," and "Well, I think he went down south," and it's really hard to strategize your movement and how to trap Jack in a corner or to lead him into one of your busts.
But does that not also possibly fall into the thematics more? Because the different detectives would have had different thoughts and theories.
It could be.
Could have hindered them.
Yeah.
So, I agree. I really enjoy it most when it's you and I just playing against each other. Yeah. Of course, we're also very strategic, and we've changed up how we play as Jack to try to throw each other off. And so it makes a very great competitive game, 1v1.
Yeah.
It's still really fun, though, playing in a group, although you may get frustrated with some of your friends because, guys, I can guarantee he went this way. You may be wrong, but you definitely feel that way. And trying to coordinate everyone is so difficult. So, this game's just a great one. And I don't know if you could tell over thematics, we both just started talking about this general view. So if you haven't, go find it. Yeah, go play it.
This is one of the all-time greatest board games. I was actually reading on Board Game Geek, and it's got really high reviews. Everybody recommends it. We recommend it. Fantasy Flight Games, well done on this game.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, you're at the top of my books.
Way to get me to look into history. My history teacher would be proud. Thanks, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate all of you, and have a good one.